Have you ever sat in one of those seats outside the library in Derby, or in one of our lovely parks, or even stood at the bus stop and watched the people go by? Maybe you're interested in what they are wearing, or if they are fashion conscious or not, or who they are with. But have you ever wondered what is behind the mask they are wearing? Some of them may appear happy and carefree, and others worried and pensive. Of course, we can't always tell by a person's outward appearance and facial expression what they are thinking or how they are feeling. There are those who outwardly appear happy and they have very great problems which they accept with resolution. And equally, there are those who worry about little things that some of us would think trivial. However, it is not for us to judge these people, as we all have a very different mental makeup, and this often determines how we think and act. I see patients from every age group, from toddlers to the old. I see young children who are worried about school, who have a fear that they will be bullied by older children. I see teenagers concerned about the future and with all the problems of adolescence. I see mothers who find difficulty in coping with young children, and others who may have marital problems. And I see husbands worried about their jobs, wondering whether they can cope with the pressures of this modern age, worried about inflation, and worried in case they may be suddenly made redundant. And if so, what will happen to the family, the mortgage, the car? And I see old people who are lonely and concerned that their sons and daughters are disinterested in them and do things they disapprove of. We all have our weaknesses and our failings, and one must resist the urge to judge and to moralize too readily about others. Man is essentially good, and behind the mask that we see we should look for the good and try and understand our fellow men, having compassion for those that in our estimation have fallen below our standards or act in a way which is alien to our own. Knowing these good people and sharing with them in their joys and sorrows strengthens my own faith, and that faith makes my own work seem all the more worthwhile.